All signs are pointing to Albertans favoring a Wildrose progressive conservative unification. And according to a new poll conducted by Main Street Research for Post Media, the results show that 54% of respondents want a merger and that the highest support came from progressive conservative voters at 72%. The Wildrose Party were also the most popular with 38% support, Progressive Conservatives at 29%, and the NDP with only 23%. But there are those out there that don't support a merger, and even though they might not represent the majority, they sure are making a lot of noise. We've seen the opposition and attacks on Jason Kenney. Members have demanded that he be expelled from the party, including Starkey's former finance manager, Jeff Rath. And he wasn't alone. Other members have also said that Kenney's plan to unite goes against party rules. Plus, he was fined $5,000 for being in the vicinity of a delegate selection meeting. The committee has now decided that Kenney's plan doesn't violate the rules, and the vote for the new leader is coming up in less than a month on March 18th. And of course, Brian Jean has now stepped up to back the unification plan. And that same Main Street survey shows that he has a 64% approval rating, which is 27% higher than Rachel Notley's. She's sitting at just 37%. But like I said, not everyone is happy about Brian's backing of the unification plan. According to this email sent out by Leduc-Beaumont Constituency Association President Richard Neal, that association passed a motion to request time to consult with the member base prior to Executive Council acting on any aspect of Brian Jean's plan to merge the Wildrose Party with the PCs. Attached to that email was this letter demanding consultation with a request for all other constituency associations to sign. It's unclear how many support the petition, and I did ask Leduc-Beaumont how much support they did have, but they didn't get back to me by the time I made this video. Could Brian Jean be facing the same kind of backlash that Jason Kenney is, even though the majority of Conservatives in Alberta back the plan? Either way, I mentioned that the Wildrose Party is in the top spot with 38%, while the PCs have 29%. Together, that makes 67%, much higher than the combined totals in 2015 that would have seen a merged Conservative Party win with a possible 52% of the vote. At this point, a merger under a new party is a no-brainer, but I also don't doubt that Kenney and Jean will continue to face backlash from the minority. Fortunately for Kenney and the Unite movement, the allegations and complaints haven't held much weight. But of course, we've still got a month to go. We'll have to see what last-ditch efforts, if any, the naysayers have up their sleeves while we wait to see who the new leader of the Progressive Conservative Party will be. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Rebel Emails so that you don't miss any updates on our content that you just won't find anywhere else.